Hey guys, Triple B here. Today we're going to be running Regigigas. So you may notice it's got a pretty bulky attack. 5 energy, Gigaton break, 150 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon VMAX, it does 150 more damage. So about 300. Nice thing too, it's normal type, so we can attach Powerful Energy, bump that up to 320. You're knocking out a Mew. Attach Choice Belt, you're doing 350. You're taking out an Eternatus. So it's a pretty strong attacker. Energy cost is a little bit high though, in 5. But it has the nice ability in Ancient Wisdom. So once during your turn, if you have a Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regieleki, and Regidrago in play, you may attach up to 3 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Keyword there being 3 energy cards, not basic, any energy. So we can get Twin Energy, we can get Powerful Energy, we can get Aurora Energies. So essentially we can go double Twin and a Powerful Energy, and this guy can start swinging right off the bat, which is kind of ridiculous. Does have a couple of nice combinations. So needing all those Regis, we do run every single one of them, and there's exactly 6. So that's a full bench. We've got Regidrago with the Dragon's Horde ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. You can't use more than one Dragon Horde's ability each turn though, so it's not like you can scoop up net and repeat it. Unlike Regigigas, which we actually can do, cheat out a couple of energy each turn, which is pretty nice. He has the Giant Fangs attack, which for a grass, fire, and a colorless does 160 damage. Kind of awkward energy cost. We're running 4 copies of Aurora Energy, so we just get right through it with that, and we accelerate them with the Regigigas. Next up is Regirock. He's got the Regigate attack, so you get to search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. So it's a helpful way to set up your other Regis when you're missing one, especially if you're going second. Maybe you only get 2 or 3 on the bench. Use that attack, get another one. You're helping yourself get set up pretty quickly, as well as it has the Giga Impact, which for 2 fighting and a colorless, again, we're going to be pairing that with Auroras. It does 140 damage. The trade-off being you can't attack with him during the next turn, but we've got Switch, we've got Scoop Up Net, so there's ways to get around this. And it's a very good number, being 140 and on a fighting type. Arceus is seeing a lot of play, has exactly 280 HP, and is weak to fighting. So this is essentially our silver bullet for that matchup. Even if they attach a big charm, we can attach a Choice Belt. We're now swinging for 170, double that, 340. We're taking them out. Next up, we've got Regieleki. So he's got for 1 colorless energy, Static Shock, does 20 damage. Main attack here, though, for 2 lightning and a colorless. Again, we're paying that with Auroras. Does 120 damage. Discard all lightning energy from this Pokemon, and it also does 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it helps us set things up for knockouts. So if we're up against VMAXs, maybe we don't have the powerful energies or the choice belts, we can be doing 40 damage to things to lower them into a lower damage threshold. So up against Mew VMAX, ping 40 on it, brings it down to 270. Regigigas can finish him off. Also up against Palkia, 120, we attach a Choice Belt, does 150. With weakness, it's doing 300 damage. We're taking a knockout on that matchup as well. Same with against Suicune. It's an easy way to get that win. Registeel also has the Regigate attack, similar to Regirock, to help set up our bench. And then it has the Heavy Slam attack. Again, 2 steel and a colorless, probably noticing a bit of a trend there. Paying it with Aurora, does 220 damage. But for each energy in your opponent's retreat cost, it's going to do 50 less damage. Most things have a retreat cost of 1 or 2, so you're not going to be doing 220 very often. Against Mew VMAX, you'll be swinging for full damage since they are a free retreat Pokemon. And it can be pretty helpful in the Ice Rider Calyrex matchup, as well as the Whimsicott matchup. Since both of them are steel weak, this would be what you're using as your silver bullet in those matchups. Regice, again, it's got the Regigate attack. And then 2 water and a colorless, Blizzard Bind, 100 damage. The depending Pokemon is a Pokemon V. It can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So it's a nice way to kind of lock your opponent out of attacking. Maybe they're running just 1 attacker, like if you're seeing Metagross or Dracozolt, things like that, where they're just setting up 1 guy, popping it in the active, and continuously attacking and not setting up a very big bench. We can lock them out. Or if we can see that they've burned through a lot of their switching cards, we can lock them out of attacking in that way and make them have to manually retreat, paying off with the energy. Maybe they run out of energy. It can come up. That's pretty much it for our attackers. With 1 spicy inclusion that I have snuck in there, you might have seen it in the background here. Wyrdeer V. So Wyrdeer has the ability Frontier Road. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may move any amount of energy from your other Pokemon to it. It's just saying energy. It's not specifying basic energy. So we can move those powerful energies. We can move those twin energies, those Aurora, all of that onto it. Trade-off being Twin Energy only counts as 2 energy when it's on non-V or GX Pokemon. So on Wyrdeer, it's only counting as 1, but it's still another energy we can sneak out. We can essentially go Regigigas, use its ability, get 3 energy out, Scoop Up Net it, put it back down, use its ability, get 3 energy out, use another Scoop Up Net, free up a bench spot for Wyrdeer, bench the Wyrdeer, switch it to the active. There's potentially 6 energy or more in play because we do still have the attachment for turn. So let's say we only have 6 energy in play though. That's 240 damage. If 2 of those are powerful energy, that's 280. We can attach a Choice Belt, that's 310. So that's another attacker we can get set up that can do some pretty crazy numbers. And with Regigigas only being able to do 300 against VMAX specifically, Wyrdeer V can kind of be that guy to come in when we're up against a V-star that doesn't have a weakness that we're ready for. Like Dakrai V, for example, it's got 280 HP. It's grass weak. We don't really have a silver bullet for it in our deck. We do have Wyrdeer though. So mid or late game, we can come out with the Wyrdeer out of nowhere and take it out. They don't have an answer to knock this out. We just swing again the following turn. On to the trainers. We've got 1 copy of Hisuian Heavy Ball, since every Pokemon in the deck is basic, and we only run 2 copies of most of them, 1 of the Wyrdeer, 3 of the Regigigas. But if any of those pieces are prized, it can really set us back. So having that Heavy Ball just to get them out is a pretty handy way to do it. 3 copies of Ordinary Rod if things are getting knocked out. Again, only got 2 copies of them, so we need to be able to recycle them. 4 copies of Quick Ball helps us quickly set up our bench. 4 copies of Scoop Up Net lets us recycle the Regigigas' ability. 2 copies of Switch, mostly in there just for the Wyrdeer play, or if we've got the Regidrago in the active for some draw support, we've got a way to get it out besides using a Scoop Up Net. 3 copies of Ultra Ball helps us discard energies as well as search out Pokemon, similar to Quick Ball. 3 copies of Stormy Mountains. Since it does let us look for our Regieleki and our Regidrago, it's pretty solid to have. It frees up our Quick Balls and our Ultra Balls to be looking for the Regice, the Regirocks, Registeel, and then the Stormy Mountains can get those Regidrago and Regieleki, so it's kind of specialized search in that way. 2 copies of Boss, 2 copies of Bruno. We are basics, non-Vs, we don't have a lot of health. We're going to be getting knocked out. Bruno's a nice way to get us set up into a big hand again. 4 copies of Research, 2 copies of Zinnia, 2 copies of Choice Belt to help fix up some numbers, 4 Aurora Energies, 3 Capture Energy, again, solid way to set up our bench, 2 copies of Powerful Energy, 3 copies of Speed Energy. And I know you've been hearing me talk about the Twin Energy, but you don't see it on the screen right now, so I'm just going to quickly cut the camera out of the way so you get the full view. And there it is. So we've got 2 copies of the Twin Energy in there as well. Nice way to charge up the Regigigas to be able to pay that 5 attack cost. That's a deck. It's pretty sweet. That's the deck list. Honestly, I'm really happy with it. It does get set up pretty consistently, and it's got a lot of answers to some very big players in the meta right now. You can take out Arceuses, you can take out Palkias, you've got Wyrdeer to finish off other things. Regigigas can take out the Urshifus and the Mews. Pretty sweet. Plus, they're single prizers, which is super fun, and it just feels very niche. You get that kind of Avengers Assemble moment when you get the team all together, and it's just like, hell yeah, let's go. If you like the list, it's going to be in the details below, as well as my Twitch if you did want to come hang out live. If you try it out, let me know how you go in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're doing on the ladder. And on that note, let's jump on and play some games, see how we go. I feel like we start. Like, if we go second, potentially we can swing first turn, which is pretty cool. But the chances of us getting literally everything set up are very low. With this hand, though, going second wouldn't have been a bad shout. Throw that active, research the hand away. 3 energy in the bin. Oh, you are at work. Nice. Lurking and working? Alright. Let's hope we get another basic. It's not what I was hoping for, but it's a card. I think we ditched this. And we just hope. Still got a couple weeks before you're off? Oh, okay. For some reason I had it in my head it was in like a week or 2. Oh, a week or 2 is anniversary? Is that what it was? That was this week? Oh, what are we up against? We're gonna see a Darkrai? That'd be pretty sweet. I know you guys have been pretty hyped on the Darkrai. They are just a little too expensive for trading still. Anniversary is last week. Okay. Nice. Happy anniversary, man. Or happy belated anniversary. Get to start off the night with a Dakrai V. There you go. We're gonna get donked. Please don't donk me. Like the fact that he's already been 2 dark patches, I think we're okay. Because he'd need, what, 1 more dark patch, attack, Scoop Up Net, or a Switch. It's a little worrying. We might lose. Could be a very quick start tonight. Okay, so it does 50. Doesn't have the dark patch. Let's come to the active. Yeah, okay, we're safe. Could have been worse. Could have been much, much worse. Like, I don't know if we attach it. I think we hold. Because potentially we get into a Regieleki and we get speed energy. Gives us some draw support. Darkrai is love. He's not loving us. He's gonna beat us up. What do we do? What do we do? Attach the twin? I feel like we do this, bin this, Regigate for the Regieleki. And we are looking in a tough spot right now. It's fine, it's fine. They haven't taken anything out. They give up 2 prizes. And maybe they Marnie us into a playable hand. That'd be nice. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so bench this, attach capture energy to replace this. Okay, service isn't letting it happen. No worries, man. It was nice getting the brief visit while we could. Always happy to have a chat on Discord if you want, man. Wishing you the best. Greninja. I guess it makes sense, right? You bin the dark energy, get him back with the dark patch, and you've got consistent draw. Thanks, man. Have a good day. And a good shift. I'll catch you when I catch you. Okay, so he does that and gets the 2 dark patches back. Still a bit thrown as to what we use as the main attacker in this matchup. Because Regigigas only does 150 to him. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, we could put Regieleki active, it swings into him and does a bit of like squish damage. Plus he's more easily to replace with the Thunder Mountain. So we could Zinnia, but then we don't have the out to the attack. I think we just have to play it safe for right now. We have the Zinnia for next turn if we need it. That gets one shot anyways, right? Yeah. Swing into that, swing into that. So then this gets knocked out. I think we pop this in the active. Zinnia, whatever we draw. Get a decent hand. Hope to get into a Thunder Mountain and Ordinary Rod to get this guy back. Get this guy back, get this guy back. And like we're doing a pretty good job of setting things up in range, right? So we've got that. If we can swing again with Regieleki, it's in range for literally any of our guys to finish. Get out of here with the boss. Going for the Gigas? That's fine. We got another one in hand. Change of plan. Pop this active because it does what, 160 puts him to 280, gets the knockout, and it gives us draw support. Okay. Just shy of the knockout on that one. It's like I almost want to keep this one low. Kill something else. No, I don't think it's the play though. I think we just hold this hand. Bruno's a good shout. So that damages itself, goes down to 190. Like, theoretically, we could even bring the Regice up. That's annoying. So they're all grass speaker. Oh. Okay. I was not expecting that. Let's get rid of this, get rid of the Bruno, because it's kind of situational and he's not taking knockouts right now. Dang, we really need to get into a stadium. Like, I guess we can poke with that for 20? Not the best option, but it's an option, right? And I'd prefer just to lose one energy than a bunch. Because he kills something, we potentially throw down the Wyrdeer switch. Like, we can even just manually pay the switch. Oh no, X4 would be doing 160. Nah, not quite there. If we get a Scoop Up Net, different story. Alright, looking for energy. Yeah, I guess we throw this active, because these still count as colorless. We just need 2 more. Do we have any basics? 2 quick balls, research, and speed. Okay. Yeah, like we need the last attachment, right? Kind of sucks having to get rid of all that, but it is what it is. We got the rod to get them back. Maybe we hold for right now. Just do that, do this. We're doing 150, 180 gets the knockout. Regi's are putting in work, Jesus. I wish we had that boss now. Like, this still takes knockouts. But it almost makes more sense to switch into the Regidrago and just swing with that. Keep this. Oh, we can't because that's stadium. Never mind. Gotta keep swinging with this guy. Easy. Nice game. Alright. I'm liking the Regis. I think we start the Regirock, potentially Regigate. And potentially we just... Potentially we kill something this turn. So we've got Quick Ball, we've got Ultra Ball, we've got Thunder Mountain. So that's 3. Okay. This might be a very quick game. Get this dude. Get that dude. Do this. So we're getting him off the... Are the Regi still surprised? Seriously? No. Oh, come on. Okay. Switch into this. Use its ability. Get a card. Like, I think we give it to this. Scoop Up Net him. Put one that has Regigate and that doesn't have the weakness and the Choice Belt. How far off were we for the energy? We just need one more. So close. So close. Ah, we would have got the donk. That would have made my night. That's fine. What's this do? If we hit him, we take damage? Yeah, that's fine. Like, attach here, it does 330 now if we get it set up. Quick Ball this away to fail it. Scoop Up Net that to get the Drago in the active. We do have another one. Wait, Grid, we run quite a few energy, we're just not seeing them. Okay, I think we just hold. We hold until we can get the knockout. That's fine. Helps us thin our hand. All good, man. Might be a bit greedy. Do that, do that. Do this, hope to hit some energy, research them away. Hey, even better. Okay, so the Regidrago is gonna go down, but then next turn we should be fine just to swing and get the knockout. Because this goes down, we can always Rod if we need to, but there is one more in the deck. But we'll probably Rod, get the Leki and the Drago back in just to play it safe. Regigigas goes active, he's doing, what, 350? He has 360 essentially? Oh, he has 350. I thought that was 20 less. Oh, okay, so this gets a knockout. Then this comes active, and then we just get another knockout. Let's get it, just to be cheeky. Maybe it comes up. He's set up. Like, we don't really need to set up another one, but we can. No, not you. Set him up so he's got the manual retreat if we need it and want the draw support. Shuffle draw it? Yeah. Okay. Like, he's got a big hand. What's that doing? What's that even doing? Okay. Check that active. We've got the manual retreat if we need it. We've got the Scoop Up Net. Kinda wish we put one of these guys active now. put one of them and then we just scoop it up, throw him out. Okay, Rod, get the Gigas back because we need to hit it to get the knockouts. Bruno? Like, research would have guaranteed it, but we need to keep these scoop up nets. Hang on, how many are we at then? 3, 7. 7 times 4 is what, 280? So we're not quite there. Dang. Yeah, we just stick to this plan. Well, I really didn't pay attention to the numbers there, did I? Check that active. Shouldn't be able to get the knockout. Well, I guess he could manually attach, swing 200. That goes down, but then we just Rod, put that back in, and the Regieleki research into it, swing with this. As if we haven't seen the other Auroras yet. Yeah, check that active. Do this. Get the Gigas. What else are we low on? Leki? That should be game. Keep that. Yeah, there we go. If only we got the donk with him in the beginning. Just could not find those energy. Energy and Registeel. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and that you want to give the list a try for yourself. If you did enjoy the content, hitting that like button is a great way to let me know. And if you subscribe, it lets you know when I've got new content coming out. Do try and put up about 2 videos a week, as well as stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. It'd be great to see you online. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. See ya. Bye.